Hello and welcome to the lesson 2 of my boxing skills course. In this lesson, we're going to go over 4 skills. It's going to be 2 punches, your lead hook and rear hook. And the second 2 skills are going to be footwork skills. It's going to be a pivot, okay, and a sidestep. All right. So in every single lesson, we're going to review what we already learned previously, and obviously we're going to add on new skills to learn everything, right? So here you are in your boxing stance. I want you to get in your boxing stance, hands up, elbows in, feet nice and apart, nice and balanced, okay? So first, we're going to go over your lead hook. Lead hand, so left hand if you're a right-handed person, right hand if you're a left-handed person, okay? It's going to be number 3, okay? Lead hook or number 3. Jab is number 1, cross is number 2, hook is number 3, lead hook, okay? So hook is a little bit of an awkward punch, so don't worry if it feels uncomfortable today if you're first learning how to throw a hook. So what we're gonna do is this. In your stance, what is the weight management? You're right, 50-50, right? 50 on the left, 50 on the right. So what I want you to do right now is I want you to stick your cross out. Throw 2 and freeze. Boom. In this position, your weight, because of that hip and shoulder rotation, should slightly transfer to your front foot. So it should be about 60 on the front foot, 40 on the back foot, right? Non-punching hand up. So from this position, we're gonna learn how to throw a hook, because proper hook needs to be loaded, and it's best to learn the hook after you throw in that cross, right? So this is what we're gonna do. You're gonna throw 2, and then you're gonna throw a hook just like this. As you turn your hips and shoulders to your right, if you're a right-handed person, to your left, if you're a left-handed person, you bring your 2 hand back to your face, and you throw a hook or number 3 from your face at a 90-degree angle just like this. Boom, okay? So again, you're gonna reset, come back to your boxing stance. You're gonna throw 2 and freeze. Hips and shoulders are looking forward, knee looking forward, shoelaces looking forward, right? You're square to your target. And then from there, from your cheek, you throw the hook at a 90-degree angle like this. Boom, as you reload your right hand back to your face. 90 degrees. I like to throw a hook, thumb up, but if thumb in is more comfortable for you, this is not wrong. So see what feels better for you, okay? Again, we're gonna go 2, 3. I want you to, as you reload that hook back to your face, I want you to throw 2 again, and then 3. 2, 3. Notice how hips and shoulders rotate. On the 2, back heel is off the floor, weight transfers a little bit forward, a little bit more weight on your front foot. On the 3 or lead hook, it's gonna be the opposite, weight transfers to your back foot. Boom. The cue that they use for a lead hook, they say sit on your back foot. The reason why is, again, because when you throw that lead hook, you transfer your weight to that back foot, and you wanna bend that knee slightly, really feel that 60% of your weight, because in your boxing stance it's centered, right? Again, on the 2 it transfers forward, on the 3, boom, it transfers back. Notice again how hips and shoulders rotate. On the 2, back heel off the floor. On the 3, boom, front heel off the floor. You wanna squish the bug, right? With the ball of your lead foot. Again, 2 and freeze, looking straight forward, right arm fully extended. And now as you bring your right hand back to your face, you throw that lead hook. Boom. Transfer your weight to your back foot, rotate your hips and shoulders into it, front heel comes off the floor. From this perspective, it looks like this. 2, 3. 2, 3, okay? So there's your left hook. Okay, so now we went over the lead hook. Now it's time to go over a rear hook or number 4. Again, lead hook is going to be number 3. rear hook is gonna be number 4. So just like we did 2 hook, in the same way we're gonna break down the rear hook. You're gonna throw a jab. Into the jab, your hips and shoulders are gonna turn into it, right? Your left shoulder is gonna come a little bit forward, and then as you reload your left hand back to your face, you're gonna throw your right hand from your face at that same 90-degree angle, right? Visualizing that your target is right here. Boom. Okay? Hips and shoulders turn exact same way as if you throw the 2, as if you throw the cross. Here's my 2, hips and shoulders rotate into it, become square to my target. Here's my hook, boom, same thing. Hips and shoulders rotate into it, back heel comes off the floor, weight transfers a little bit more to my front foot. If I demonstrate from this perspective, it goes like this. Jab, rear hook, okay? Same thing here as far as positioning of your hand goes. It could be thumb up or thumb in. Whatever is most comfortable for you. Neither is wrong. In the boxing fight, both can be thrown depending on situation. Normally, thumb in is better for a longer range if your target is further away from you, and thumb up is normally better if you're being positioned like really close to your target, right? So here we go again. You're gonna throw jab or number 1, and then rear hook or number 4, rotating those hips and shoulders into it. Boom. Jab hand comes back to your cheek. Remember that most fundamental rule is the non-punching hand touches your cheek. Number 1 rule of boxing is protect yourself at all times. And this is how you make sure you do that, because hands protect the face, elbows protect the body. So I throw that jab, and my left hand is gonna come back to my cheek. My left elbow is gonna come back to my body. Boom, as I throw that 4 or rear hook, right? So let's practice that. 1, 4, 1, 4. Again, 1, 4, 1, 4. Turn those hips and shoulders. Make sure that back heel comes off the floor. Don't be flat-footed. That would be a mistake. That would be a lack of hip rotation if your back foot is flat like this, and you will lack power, technique, and it should not even feel comfortable. It should feel awkward. Right now, as you're learning this, all of this is new. And even the proper technique can feel awkward to you, but this is totally okay as long as you understand the fundamental things of weight management. Okay, I throw the jab. On the jab, by the way, the weight management doesn't really change, right? Unless you're stepping into it. If you're stationary and you throw a jab, weight stays about 50-50, but then when you throw that rear hook, your weight transfers a little bit forward onto your front foot. Boom. Right back heel off the floor, hips and shoulders rotate into it. This is how you properly generate that power into your hook, because hooks are your power punches, okay? So again, we just learned the lead hook, which is number 3, and the rear hook, which is number 4, okay? So let's go 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Really focus on touching your cheek with a non-punching hand and rotate your hips into every single of those punches. One more time, we're gonna go through these 4 punches. You're gonna throw 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There it is. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, fully extending those straight punches. 3, 4. It's really important that once you're first learning all these things, you practice it slow. Remember, you cannot perform a skill fast, perfectly, if you cannot do it perfectly when you do it slow. If you can't do it slow, there's no way you can do it fast. So I really encourage you to take your time and practice this combination right here at a perfect slow pace. 1, 2, 3, 4. Reload, reset, do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna turn sideways so you can see it from a different perspective. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? And this way it looks like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. So there are your hooks. All right, so now that we went over your hooks, your 3 and your 4, right? You already know your 1 and 2, your jab and cross. Now we're gonna go over pivot and sidestep, 2 footwork skills, which we're gonna learn in this lesson, okay? So first, we're gonna go over pivot. So I want you to put an object on the floor. For me, it's this blue cone right here. For you, it could be a cone or any object that you can find in your room, wherever you are, in the gym. Put it on the floor so you can look at it, okay? So this cone is gonna be my target. I'm gonna I'm gonna look at this object and I'm gonna pretend there's a clock underneath it. I'm gonna look straight forward at it and pretend that I'm looking at 12 o'clock. So there's 3 o'clock to my right, 9 o'clock to my left, okay? So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna throw 1, 2 over the cone at 12 o'clock, boom, boom. I'm gonna reload my right hand back to my face, come back to my stance. Then I'm gonna pivot out, repositioning myself to the cone. So the way I do it is I'm gonna step with my left foot first, and then I'm gonna push off my back foot, and I'm gonna spin to look at 3 o'clock. Okay? There I go. This was a pivot. I'm in my perfect boxing stance here, and I'm in position to attack from a different angle, okay? So again, you start looking at 12 o'clock, you throw jab, cross, reload. You're gonna step with your left foot, push off your back foot, you look at the cone, and then you throw another cross at it, okay? This is what we're gonna practice. The reason why it's important that you step with your left foot first before you actually change an angle and pivot out is because you want to reposition yourself to your target. If I don't take a step, watch what's gonna happen. I'm gonna throw 1, 2, I'm gonna pivot out, and I'm facing nothing. My target is right there. If this was a person, I would miss, right? So if this is your target, whether it's a real person who you're boxing with, or if it's a heavy bag, or if it's a trainer with the mitts, you want to reposition yourself so that you're in perfect position to throw a punch at your target. So this is the reason why it's important to step with your front foot first before you actually change that angle and pivot out, okay? So let's do it a couple of times slowly. You're gonna go 1, 2, step, push off your back foot, 2, and then return back to where you started. Again, 1, 2, step and push off your back foot, look at 3 o'clock, 2. Remember, you want to stay close to the cone. You don't want to step out too far, right? Because that way you're not really in position to hit your target. You're right here close to the cone, you're throwing punches right over it. 1, 2, reload the right hand, step with your front foot, push off your back foot, another 2 right over the cone, and then come back. Let's do it 2 more times. 1, 2, step, push off, 2. Come back to where you started again. 1 more time. 1, 2, reload, step, push off, 2. Okay? There is your pivot. Okay, so the second footwork skill we're gonna learn today is called the side step. Again, I want you to visualize that clock. Looking forward is 12, looking to your left is 9, looking to your right is 3. So you're gonna throw 1, 2 at 12 o'clock, boom, boom. Then as you reload the right hand back to your face, you're gonna step to 3 o'clock, boom, and throw another 2 at 9 o'clock. Boom, okay? Again, cone is your target. You're punching over your cone. If you visualize a beam of light going straight up, I want your punches travel through the light, right? So here we go. Again, 1, 2. As you bring your right hand back to your face, you're gonna push off your front foot and change that angle to your right. If you're a left-handed boxer, you're gonna step to your left. Boom, spring off that front foot, right hand is reloaded at that moment, and then you throw another 2. Boom. So let's practice this 3 more times slow. 1, 2, side step, 2. Notice how on that side step, I push off that front foot and I get into that perfect boxing stance where I'm balanced and I'm in position to attack again, right? Here I am resetting, throwing 1, 2 at 12 o'clock, boom, boom. I step to 3 o'clock, throw another 2 at 9 o'clock, okay? If you are a left-handed person, you do the opposite. You throw 1, 2 at 12 o'clock, you're gonna step to 9 o'clock, and then throw punch at 3 o'clock, right? That 2, if you're a left-handed person. But I'm right-handed, so I demonstrate everything in my stance. Remember, if you're left-handed, do the opposite of what I'm doing here. All right, now it's actually time we take these skills and put them to practice so we understand, okay, how do we use them in our boxing practice, right? So the first drill, we're gonna work on throwing jab cross, changing an angle with the pivot, and then throwing 2, 3 over that cone after you already changed the angle, right? So we do it for 60 seconds. Let me do it slow, okay? At first, we're gonna start every drill. You're gonna start slow to make sure you're doing it with the perfect technique. As you make sure that, you pick the pace up. Remember, do slow, learn fast. I really encourage you to slow down in the beginning and make sure your technique is perfect. And then as you get comfortable and create the habit of that perfect technique, that's when you start to actually pick the pace up, right? So here's the drill again. You throw 1, 2 over the cone, reload the right hand, step with your front foot, push off your back foot, change the angle with the pivot, 2, 3 over the cone from a different angle. And then you reset and come back. Here we go. We start in 3, 2, 1, work. 1, 2, pivot, 2, 3. Shuffle back in your boxing stance. Keep your feet nice and apart. Again, 1, 2, pivot, 2, 3. Shuffle back, reset. Looking at the cone. 1, 2 at 12 o'clock. Pivot out. 2, 3 at 3 o'clock. Stepping to 9 o'clock if you're right-handed. Stepping to 3 o'clock if you're left-handed. 1, 2, pivot out. 2, 3. Reset, do it again. Remember, rotate those hips and shoulders into it. One heel comes off the floor. Non-punching hand up. One more time. And rest. Nice work. All right, now that we worked a little bit on the pivot, next step would be to work on the side step. Next drill, we're gonna work on the side step. We're gonna start the same way. We're gonna throw jab cross at 12 o'clock. You're gonna change the angle to your right if you're a right-handed person, to your left if you're a left-handed person, and you're gonna throw rear hook or number 4, right? So at a slow pace, this is what it's gonna look like. 1, 2, you're gonna reload your 2 hand back to your face as you do that side step. Remember, you spring off your front foot to perform the side step. Boom. It goes back foot, front foot, and then your weight after that side step should be a little bit more on your back foot, so your rear hook is loaded here, so that's when you're gonna throw it. Boom. Over that cone, right? Reset. Let me do it slow again. Again. 1, 2, weight transfers to your front foot on that 2. You're gonna push off that front foot and change an angle to do that side step and get in your perfect boxing stance, right? boom, right away. Back foot, front foot on there. Back foot first, then front foot. Reload the right hand back to your face and then throw 4. Boom. One more time, slow. 1, 2, side step, 4. Okay? Last one. 1, 2, side step, 4. Rotating your hips and shoulders into it. When you throw that 4, weight transfers to your front foot. Front foot is flat on the floor. Back heel comes off the floor. You pivot on the ball of your foot. Your hips and shoulders rotate into that punch, right? So we're gonna do this drill for 60 seconds. Let's get ready. Face at 12 o'clock, face your target. We start in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 1, 2, side step, 4. Reset, come back to where you started. 1, 2, side step, 4. Reset, come back to where you started. 1, 2, side step, 4. Don't forget to exhale with every punch. Comfortable pace, keep working, 30 seconds to go. Come right back to your face after your attack. Last one. Excellent work. All right, now we're gonna do a few more drills to really put everything together. Everything that we learned in lesson 1 and then everything that we'll learn here in lesson 2, we're gonna combine that all together. So the first drill we're gonna do right now is gonna be, again, we got 2 objects, 2 cones. You're gonna move forward. Once you get to the front cone, you're gonna throw jab cross. You're gonna move back to the back cone. You're gonna throw 4, 3, rear hook, lead hook. Okay, so move forward, 1, 2, move back, keeping the feet nice and apart, 4, 3. Remember, right, small steps, just as much as you step 1 foot, that's how much your opposite foot follows up, hands up, elbows in. As soon as you attack, after each attack, your hand gets reloaded back to your cheek, elbows come back to your body. Here we go. We're gonna do this for 60 seconds. Get in your boxing stance. We're gonna start by moving forward and throwing 1, 2, and we're gonna move back, throw 4, 3. I'm gonna guide you through the first 10, 15 seconds, and then we're just gonna practice it for the remaining of that 1-minute round, okay? Here we go. We're starting 3, 2, 1, work time. Move forward, 1, 2, reload your hand back to your face, move back, 4, 3. Move forward, 1, 2, move back, 4, 3, move forward, 1, 2, move back, 4, 3. Keep going. Don't forget to breathe. Perfect technique. 25 more seconds. 10 seconds. Time. Excellent work. Great job with the first drill. Now the second drill is going to be focused on moving left to right and putting together different combinations. So you're going to move to your left. For me, it's going to be my blue cone. I'm going to get here. I'm going to throw jab, rear hook, or 1, 4. 1, 4. Move to my right. I'm going to throw cross, lead hook, or 2, 4. If you're a left-handed person, it's going to be the opposite for you. You're going to move to your right and you're going to throw 1, 4, okay? Then you're gonna move opposite way. Sorry, I'm awkward in my southpaw stance. And then you're gonna throw 2, 3 here, right? So again, if you're a right-handed person like I am, you're gonna move to your left, 1, 4, move to your right, feet nice and apart, 2, 3. We're gonna start slow and then progressively, slowly speed it up. Remember, this entire course is not about pushing yourself with the hard work and sweating like crazy. This is not focused on training part of it. This is focused purely on skills and perfect technique. So let's take our time and really pay most attention to how perfectly we're performing all these skills, not how fast and how hard we throw these punches and how fast we move our feet, right? Let's cement all these fundamentals right now so that by the time you're ready to go to the gym and work out and put these skills to work, they are actually engraved into your muscle memory and you're ready to pick that pace up and throw your punches with perfect technique at a fast pace, okay? But right now, let's take it slow. Here we go. We got a 1-minute round of this drill that I just demonstrated. Follow my directions. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Move to your left. 1, 4. Move to your right. 2, 3. Move to your left. 1, 4. Hips and shoulders rotate into it. Move to your right. 2, 3. Remember about keeping the non-punching hand up. 1, 4, excuse me. And then 2, 3. Move to your left. 1, 4. Move to your right. 2, 3. Keep going. 30 more seconds at your own pace. Chin down. Elbows in. Punches travel over the cone. And time. Excellent work. Take a break. All right, so the last drill for lesson 2, we're gonna put together all the punches that we learned so far with the pivot and side step together, okay? So we're gonna work this combination right here. You're gonna look at your 1 cone. All you need is 1 cone for this one. You're gonna throw 1, 2. As you reload the right hand back to your face, you're gonna do the side step, boom, side step, change the angle. You're gonna throw 2, 3, and then after that 3, you're gonna pivot right away as you reload your hook. Step with your front foot, push off your back foot. Right hand is reloaded right here by your face. You're gonna throw 4, rear hook, okay? So again, slow. 1, 2, weight transfers a little bit more to your front foot, back heel off the floor. Off that front foot, you spring off and change the angle to your right if you're right-handed, to your left if you're left-handed. Boom, side step, hands by your face. You throw cross hook here, 2, 3. As you reload that hook back to your face, you're gonna step with your front foot to prepare yourself for that pivot. Boom, and then push off your back foot to actually change the angle and reposition yourself to your target. Boom, right hand is right here loaded by your face. Boom, 4. One more time, slow. 1, 2, side step, 2, 3, pivot, 4. One more time, slow. 1, 2, side step, 2, 3, pivot, 4. So we're gonna do this drill for 60 seconds, just like we did all the previous ones, starting off slow and gradually picking up the pace as we're getting more comfortable with the technique. Here we go, I hope you're ready. Get in front of your cone. Here we go, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, side step, 2, 3, pivot, 4, reset. 1, 2, side step, 2, 3, pivot, 4. Always think about that width of your stance, don't lose it. 1, 2, side step, 2, 3, pivot, 4. Again, 1, 2, Again, 1, 2, side step, 2, 3, pivot, 4, reset, reload, reset, 1, 2, side step, 2, 3, pivot, 4, again. Nice work, couple more. Last one. Nice work. All right, so now it's time for us to finish our lesson 2 with some shadow boxing. Just like in lesson 1, we did 3 90-second rounds with 30-second rest. This is what we're gonna do right now, okay? The way we're gonna do it in round 1, we're gonna practice different combinations using the pivot, right? In round 2, we're gonna practice different combinations using the side step and then counter off of that. And then in the third round, we're just gonna mix it up, okay? So here we go. I hope you're ready. Find your space. We start in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Let's start with a little bit of movement. Just get a feel for it. Move around. Keep your feet apart. Nice and loose, nice and relaxed, right? Mostly on the balls of your feet when you're moving. So on the first combination is gonna be 1, 2, pivot 2. Go. Move around, reset. Go. Go. Let's add a hook to that. 1, 2, pivot, 2, hook on my go. Go. Non-punching hand always up. Don't forget to exhale. Breathe normally when you're moving. Go. One more time like this. Go. Now let's go 2, hook, pivot 2. 2, hook, pivot 2. Let's go. Ready? Go. 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 6 seconds. Go. And time. Beautiful work. 30 seconds of rest. Deep breath in through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Beautiful. So in the next round, we're going to practice different combinations with the side step, right? To your right if you're right-handed, to your left if you're left-handed. Still visualize the target like you did with that cone, right? So make it realistic. Visualize the target, find that different angle to throw punches at your target. First one is 1, 2, side step 2. Go. Push off your front foot. 2. Yes, here we go. Move around. Go. 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 Now let's go 1, 2, side step 4, okay? Rear hook after that side step. Go. 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 Now let's go 2, 3, 2, side step 4. 2, 3, 2, side step 4. Ready? Here we go. Go. Turn that hip into it. Back heel off the floor on that 4. Go. Hands come right back to your face. 15 seconds. Go. Go. 6 seconds. One more. Go. Rest. 30 seconds. We got one more round. Beautiful work, champ. Let's finish strong. In this one, just pay attention. I'm gonna call out different combinations. We're gonna totally mix it up, okay? We're gonna totally mix it up, have fun. Let's finish strong, all right? When I don't say anything, move around. Visualize the ring, all right? Visualize an opponent. Madison Square Garden, New York, or MGM Grand Arena in Las Vegas. Let's go. Under those bright lights. 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, pivot 2, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 1, 1, 1, 2, side step 4, 1, 2, pivot 2, 2, 1, 2, halfway through the round, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, sting like a bee, throw those punches fast, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 4, 1, 4, 1, 4, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, pivot, 2, 3, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, and rest. Excellent work, champ. Lesson 2 is over. Great job, and I will see you in lesson 3.